Hey, Shalom. This is your brother Yakal from Wichita, Kansas. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Harakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of GMS. All right, Great Millstone that rule well. Those are the true prophets of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. If you want to believe that or not, it's lucky. I got my phone on low battery mode. And peace, love, and salutations to the elect of Yasharallah of Israel. All right, to USA Shalom. Topic of this lesson is I just got home. I was meditating on, lately. I finally hit the gym. It feels good to hit the gym for a while. It feels good to do the work of the Lord, going out there prophesying. I'm sore physically. I was damn near almost lost my voice out there prophesying. It feels good, getting in shape, putting yourself through adversity. Um, uh, uh, working, making money for your family, supporting your family, your loved ones. It feels good to work out, you know. It doesn't feel good, but it feels good, if you know what I mean. Getting your body in shape, looking in the mirror, seeing your gains and whatnot, and going out there to preach and prophesy, which is the best form of work, doing the work of the Lord. It feels good going back home, knowing that you did the most important thing, the only thing that matters, you know, something that leads to being saved. All right, that's the best thing you could ever do is go prophesy and preach. All right, it feels good to work. And I was meditating on that. I'm like, man, work is meant for man. The Lord created work for man, man. The Lord created us, a man to work. All right, that's the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshai literally made man to prosper and succeed in adversity. That's why you see men work out more than women. Women they prosper in a luscious, soft life. And pleasures and conveniency. See, us men don't need a society, of convenience, a metropolis, which means mother city. And that's what this world has came to, a mother city, a city. A world um, catered to women. You know, because the devil puts women over himself, like a dummy. But men, or true men, we don't need these luxuries, conveniences, to prosper. Well, we all know about those reality shows where they have a group of men go on an island, and compared to a group of women that go on an island, and the men prosper. The men are having a good time compared to the women. When you put a group of women out there on the island by themselves, they're suffering, they're nagging, or they can't do nothing, and they got to give up because they need men. Because women, they need men to prosper. All right, women thrive under the tutelage, if I said the word right. They thrive under the man. Because men are created by Yahweh Shemi Shai to work. All right, to go through adversity. All right, we enjoy working. We enjoy the outcome of working. All right, busting our ass. All right, making money for our family, busting our ass, doing the work of the Lord. All right, knowing that it's doing something. All right, okay. If it feels good. Because I was thinking like, man, finally hit the gym. I'm sore. You know, I see my gains, man. Finally, man. Then I think, like, damn, like, well, what I really be doing is doing a whole bunch of reps in the gym. You know, it hurts, but really, I like it. I love it. And same with this work. The work of Yahweh Shemi Shai. Me going out, us men of the Lord. I need to stop saying me. I feel like I'd be saying me a lot. Me, because it's not about us. It's not about me. It's about the Lord. All right. Us men of the Lord, when we go out there and prophesy and do these videos and abstain from the wickedness of this world. All right. and keep the commandments of the Lord when it's not popular. You know, it's it feels good. You know, it doesn't feel good, but it feels good, and knowing that it worketh salvation, it worketh the kingdom, it bringeth the kingdom. You know, feels good, man. Uh, but yeah, it reminded me of this saying. I believe Apostle Gabar again, because my live lesson that I just did was about Apostle Gabar's phrase that he says. This ministry is about suffering, man. You know, and also I'm gonna do another live lesson about him doing a lesson on I want to live forever. You know, and that's what you're gonna see. That's what you're gonna find out, receive in this truth. You're gonna live forever. But here's another phrase that he brought out, that he brought to the light, I believe, a year ago, maybe more. You know, it's by Bruce Lee, which is Jake, an Israelite that looks like a heathen. All right, he drinks Henny. He's got the spirit of an Israelite, but he don't look like one. You know, he's an Israelite though. You know, and this phrase, him saying this, proves that he's an Israelite, because only an Israelite would say something like this. All right, this is by Bruce Lee. He said the phrase of Bruce Lee. He said, "Do not pray for an easy life." All right, he said, "Do not pray for an easy life. Pray for the strength to endure a difficult one." And while I was looking this phrase up, I thought it was a precept. I thought it was a scripture, man. Pray for a hard life, man. Don't pray for an easy life. Pray for the strength to endure a hard one. All right, all right. Because an easy life, you ain't gonna get shit done, man. All right, you ain't gonna support your family. You ain't gonna do the work of the Lord. All right, you're not gonna get nothing done. You're gonna be fat. You're not gonna like yourself. You're not gonna love yourself. All right. If you do easy things all your damn life, like these rich kids, these rich Edomites, you know, you're lazy. All right. You expect everything to come to you. All right. You don't love yourself because you ain't put no uh work into anything. So you don't appreciate the things of the things of life. So that's why Bruce Lee says, you know, pray for strength to endure a hard one. Because once you go through afflictions and strength, and when you go through afflictions and a hard life, you know, you can become strong. You can get through hard times. You're able to do things. All right. You're used to going through adversity, so whatever comes to you, you're used to it. You know. All right. You not able to pay bills. You know. You going a good portion of your life without that much money, busting your ass. With a low paying job. Just for an instance, as an example, you're used to that, man. All right. So when bad times come, it's easier. All right. Life gets easier when you go through hard times. All right. And in this truth, all right, prepare your soul for temptation. All right. This truth is about suffering, man. All right. So pray. All right, Akim and Aqua, pray for the strength to endure a hard life. Okay. Because this life we're living in, all right, this is our captivity. This is the place of judgment. All right, America, this life right now, this isn't the kingdom of heaven. We're not here to build up the nation of Israel here. We're here to face out our judgment, man. All right, to endure to the end. Okay, okay. Because how are you going to be saved? We're going to get the reward of the kingdom of heaven. All right, you got to earn it, man. The Lord says, endure to the end. You know, and the same shall be saved. But yeah, um, this is Ecclesiasticus, Sirach 40:28. It says, "My son, lead not a beggar's life, for better is it to die than to beg." And I brought this precept out because I used to be in this situation, man, where I was living with my parents, um, And when you live with your parents, uh, after you become an adult, you're technically a beggar, man. You got to ask them for money. You're living under their house. You know, for you brethren who live with your parents, don't got a job. Hey, man, slowly but surely get you a job. Save your money. All right, get your own place. Okay, and reimburse your parents somehow. Financially. Give them this truth. You know, it's not an overnight. It's not an overnight thing. And I tell myself that. I've told myself that. All right, okay. Because coming into this truth, you might be staying with your parents or with your girlfriend, or friends. You know, coming into this truth, you might be a beggar. Okay, you know, it's not a life to live. Okay, so you got to work. The scriptures say a man has to work. Let me get that. I'm just going purely off the spirit, man. All right, because a man, the Lord created a man. We're perfectly designed by the Lord to work. You know, they don't feel good, but you're a man. The Lord created you to work. All right, you're made to work. All right. Uh, so don't worry, Akim. Second Thessalonians 3:10 says, "For even when we were with you, all right, yeah, for even when we were with you, this we commanded you, we commanded you that if any would not work, neither should he eat." All right, and it also goes spiritually, man. If you're not working for the Lord's not gonna, he's not gonna sustain you. He's not gonna keep you set. He's not gonna keep you fed, physically and spiritually. You know, you gotta work, man, to get your daily bread. And that comes carnally and spiritually. You got to get a job, man, to pay the bills, to keep the internet on, to do these lessons. All right, you can't be begging your parents for money, you know. But hey, if you're in that situation right now, come into this truth. You're living with your parents and you're begging. Starting right now as you're watching this video. Get you a job. Save up money. Get yourself out of that situation. You know, be patient. You know, when thou are brought to a low estate. Okay, you know, do all that you can to get out of that beggar's life. All right, like I said, it's not a day and night thing, a night and day thing. It takes time. All right, this is not a race of the swift. Okay, so yeah, man, get out of that beggar's life, man. I used to be in that situation. And Tawadi Habashim Shai, that he got me out of that, man. And I prayed for that. You know, Yabashim Shai, please get me out from under my parents. Because the men of GMS, the apostles of GMS, they preach that, man. They preach, it's the same thing that I'm telling you right now. You know, to not be a beggar's life. You know, get out of that position. Because you can't serve the Lord to the best of your ability if you're under your parents, because your parents don't truly believe in the Lord. All right, because when you live with your parents or with someone else, and you don't got a job and you got to beg, for things, like I said, that's not a life to live. And plus, um, you got to do what they say. You know, you can't go out there and prophesy whenever you want. You can't do lessons. You can't speak however you want. You can't serve the Lord truly to the best of your ability. But when you're by yourself, when you say that you got a job, and you're working and you're paying the bills, you be paying for everything in your life. You know, you're putting in work. You know, like the Lord commands you to. You could do whatever you want, man. You could serve the Lord truthfully and sincerely. Hey, you guys need me to help you put this stuff away? You guys need me to help you guys move the tables right now? Not yet. Okay. All right.
Dice Jocelyn que sí. Yo ya no. Le digo que ya no, pero dice que sí. Esa la voy a tirar
You need some help?
en la basura el domingo.
Slaki Akim.
¿Sabes cuánto? No, esa no la vendo. Esa la saqué para Tintín. Oh, sí, para Tintín. Ay, el dólar que compró la señora.
Slaki Akim. But yeah, man. Moving on. This is it's like a Proverbs. This is Sirach. This is the book of Sirach 22 and 1. It says, a slothful man is compared to a filthy stone. Okay? And everyone will hiss him out to his disgrace. Okay? Verse 2, it says, a slothful man is compared to filth of a dunghill. All right? A pile of poop. Every man that takes it up will shake his hand. All right? It says, an evil nurtured man is the dishonor of his father that begot him, and a foolish daughter is born to his loss. All right. So yeah, man. Slothful. Let's get the word slothful, man. Slothful. All right. Definition. Slothful. This is the word slothful, and this is what you know. And if you're a slothful servant of the Lord's going to hiss you, and people are going to hiss at you and shake you and dust you off, like they're going to compare you to like a piece of a pile of poop. Okay, and you don't want to be that, man. Slothful. It says lazy, idle. And idle means you're not doing shit, just chilling. You're not working. You're not doing shit. Living with your parents still. You know. You know. But hey, if you come into this truth and you're still living with your parents, do all that you can, little by little, every day, to get out of that position by getting a job, man. You know, saving your money, not spending your money unwisely. All right, because that's really what what Jake, Jake be cursed. All right, lazy, idle, inactive, sluggish. All right, lethargic. All right, slow moving, slow, dull. All right, do nothing. All right. So yeah, man. And this is the opposite, okay? This is what the Lord wants you to be. He wants you to be active, industrious, all right? Get you a job, man. Save your money, you know? Help your family, you know? Energetic. The Lord wants you to be apt to teach, all right? Study, show thyself approved, all right? Work, all right? That's what this lesson's about, man. The Lord created man to work, all right? The Lord specifically tailor designed you as a man to work, okay? Just like the Lord created a horse to run, to carry man, and created the animals to serve man, and created the woman to serve her husband. Same with the man. The Lord created man to work, to serve his family, to serve the Lord. Because the scriptures say um, the conclusion of the whole matter, all right, the purpose of life is to fear the Lord and keep his commandments. And the Lord commands you to work, to go out there in the highways and byways and prophesy, you know, not to be idle, not to sit on your ass all day, play video games all day, do whatever you want. No, do what the Lord commands you to do. Work, you know, provide. physically, for your family, financially, and spiritually by doing the work of the Lord, serving the Lord, prophesying, doing lessons every day, if possible, man. Studying, prophesying, preaching, you know, fasting whenever you can, doing the works of the Lord, keeping His commandments. All right, you gotta work. Come into this truth. You gotta suffer, man. Okay. Let me get another one. Proverbs. Proverbs 26:13 says, "The slothful man saith, There is a lion in the way. The lion is in the streets. As the door turneth upon his hinges, so doth the slothful upon his bed. The slothful hideth his hand in his bosom. It grieveth him to bring it again to his mouth. The sluggard is wiser in his own conceit than 7 men that can render a reason." Okay. So yeah, man. Um, so yeah, man. Slovakia. That's not even a Slovakia. That's not the precept I wanted. This is a good one. Proverbs 12:24 says, "The hand of the diligent shall bear rule." Okay, shall bear rule, but the slothful shall be under tribute. Okay. I gotta go.